Hi, I'm Kristen McDermott, a family therapist passionate about helping teens and their parents thrive. This video is about emotional intelligence, one of the fundamental skill sets of my resilience model. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to answer three questions. What is emotional intelligence? Why is it important? And how do you develop it? First, what is emotional intelligence? Well, it's being intelligent about your emotions, which means understanding what causes your emotions, what impact your emotions have on you, physically and behaviorally, and what you can do to manage your emotions. The good news is, if you can understand your emotions, you can learn to manage them. In fact, you can use your emotions to take care of yourself, which, if you watched the resilience video, is what resilience is all about. Doing what you can, whatever is in your control, to take care of yourself. And managing your emotions is definitely within your control. So, what causes our emotions? Our thoughts. People often think it's the situation that causes the emotion, but it's actually our thoughts. This is best explained with an example. Let's say we have two people who are identical in every way, same education, career path, and financial situation, and they lose their jobs, and they have two completely different emotional responses to that situation. One feels demoralized and frozen in fear, and the other is a little anxious but optimistic. This is because one thinks, "This is a catastrophe. I'll never find another job. We're going to run out of money." While the other thinks, "Well, I have a great support network. I actually have a great professional network too. I wasn't planning on this, but that job wasn't a great fit anyway. This is my opportunity to pivot and find something that is more aligned." This example illustrates how emotions are caused by thoughts, not situations. Now let's look at how emotions impact us. First, we feel them in our bodies. The person in our example with a negative thought track probably feels sick to his stomach and tense with anxiety. The second likely feels energized and ready to tackle the challenge. So emotions impact us physically. We all know it. And then there's behavior. The first person might crawl into bed, pull the covers over his head, and hide from the world. But the second is eager to tap into his network and get the word out that he's looking for a new gig. He's also using what he learned from the last job to tell a better story about how his skills align with the new job he's seeking. Their emotions are driving very different behavior. And finally, in addition to how our thoughts and emotions impact us physically and behaviorally, they also cause people to respond differently to us. If the first guy finally gets up the gumption to reach out for help, his pessimism will likely not motivate people to help him very much. Whereas the enthusiasm and self awareness of the second guy will inspire his friends and colleagues to help in any way they can. So that's a brief explanation of what emotional intelligence is and why it's important. Now let's talk about how to develop it. If you can remember this three-step process, you will be well on your way to developing emotional intelligence. Number one, accept emotions. All of them, even the ones that feel bad, because that's the thing. People think negative emotions are bad because they feel bad, but that's not true. Negative emotions are actually good because they have important information about what we need to take care of ourselves. So, just like our physical symptoms are real, I have a headache, I have a cough, I have a sore arm. Emotions are real too. Emotions are facts. I feel sad, I feel angry, I feel overwhelmed. People might not like that we are angry or sad or whatever, and they might try to get us not to be. But the fact is, if we are upset, we are upset. So start with accepting all emotions. Then, name the emotion and the thought causing it so you can figure out how to take care of yourself. You can do this in one easy sentence. I feel, fill in the blank with an emotion, because. Whatever follows because is the thought causing the emotion. I feel angry because you disrespected me. I feel sad because I miss you. I feel overwhelmed because I don't have enough time to finish everything. Once you've identified the thought causing your emotion, you can ask yourself, what can I do to take care of myself? I'm guessing you're noticing a theme here about taking care of ourselves, because that's what resilience is all about. So let's recap. Emotional intelligence is understanding that emotions, which we feel in our bodies, are caused by thoughts, which then drive our behavior and impact how others respond to us. Understanding this and accepting our emotions allows us to use them to take care of ourselves. Because once we've identified why we are feeling upset, we can identify how to take care of ourselves. So, step one, accept all emotions. Step two, name the emotion and the thought causing it by finishing the sentence, I feel blank emotion because. And then ask yourself, What can I do to take care of myself? That's it for this video. I hope you have a better understanding of emotional intelligence and that you will start asking yourself, what can I do to take care of myself whenever you experience a not so great feeling emotion?